In this final video, we're going to talk about another way that you can look at yourself and other people to find out where you belong in ministry, and it's an acronym that a lot of people are familiar with called SHAPE. S stands for their spiritual gift, H stands for the heart, A stands for ability, P stands for personality, and E stands for experience. Let me just run through those real quick with you. Romans chapter 12 verses 3 through 8 be a good place to look. How are you gifted? We've looked at 1 Corinthians chapter 12 and how the Holy Spirit, just a great passage on how the Holy Spirit gives us gifts and calls us into ministry. So one of the first things you need to do, if you haven't already, is find out what your spiritual gift is. Now there are tests out there, there are seminars that I do. You can ask friends, you can look at that list in Romans chapter 12 and maybe determine that, maybe you will know. Maybe you could go to some friends for confirmation, as this is kind of what I see. Maybe it's in your small group, you can talk about that, what you see out of that list. Have everybody go around and write down your name, and each person's going to write what they see as your spiritual gift out of those that are listed in Romans chapter 12. Great exercise. But there are ways that you can find out what your spiritual gift is. And then out of that, you're going to be able to better determine where you should serve in ministry. Now the next one is heart. What are you passionate about? What would you really like to do is what it comes down to. What pushes your button? A lot of people know that. If I find somebody that says, I like teaching, or I like working with people, I just start, well, is it the little tiny ones? Is it grade schoolers? Is it junior high? Senior, is it adults, whatever? And as I go through that list, they're going to know, no, but one of them's going to go, yeah, that's it. Maybe you're passionate about shoveling snow, whatever. Cutting the grass, people like doing that, getting out, and it's a great escape from life. I enjoy doing that. So anyway, just heart, what pushes your button there. And God's designed you in different ways so that people get excited about things that I'm not going to get excited about that. The next one is ability. Your ability, and we looked at that physically, mentally, spiritually, to serve in these different areas. The next one is personality. I like to ask people, are you more into task or people? Now if they just pipe right up and say task, then I know this is a person that's probably 70% task, 30% people. We need to find a task-oriented ministry for them. If I put them in a people-oriented, it's going to not work at all. It'd be like on a football team, one of the linemen that's built like a horse going and saying, hey, I want to be a receiver, and nobody's going to win, not fast, not agile, doesn't have the hands, going to be frustrating, all kinds of stuff. So anyway, your personality, you got to pay attention to that. Now if they pipe up and real fast and say people, definitely people, then I know that they're extremely people and they don't really enjoy doing tasks. Once they say people, I say, do you like large groups or smaller groups? That's part of personality. And if they say smaller groups, then you've got little kids, small groups through adults, and that's when you start going. So you like little kids, you like junior, senior high, like adults, and that goes back to the passion thing. So there's ways to help people find out where they need to serve. Now if I ask them if you're into task or people, and they kind of have to think about it a little bit and go, that means they're pretty balanced, and they can really probably serve in both areas pretty good. The last one is experience. You have life experiences. You've been through divorce, you've been through this or that, addictions. That gives you some tools to work with. So experience is important, but when I think back to Jesus and call him the fishermen, they weren't very experienced at being fishers of men. They were good fishermen and catching fish, but so they lack the experience, and that's what mentoring brings to the table, and that's what Jesus did with them for a while. So anyway, shape. We're shaped a certain way. Right now, kind of a dumb exercise. Go ahead and write your name on a hunk of paper. There you go. If you're right-handed, yeah, write it. Now switch hands and write your name. And just think about what that was like. It was awkward, it was hard, it was slow. At my best, it's sloppy. So we're wired a certain way, and we need to find out what that way is so that the kingdom of God can win. God definitely has a place for you, for all of us. And uh, I think it's in, I'll mess this up, 1 Corinthians 14, I want to say, that he says, now brothers, about spiritual gifts, I do not want you to be ignorant. They're important, they're critical. Yep, it's in 1 Corinthians chapter 12, not 14. So anyway, those are some tools. I hope that's been a help to you. I hope this whole class has been a help to you. It's been a joy for me. And what I want you to do next is to read the book of Acts and just go through it, retake the Acts test, and then I'll get those results back to you. Thanks, guys. It's been great. Hope you've enjoyed.